Hello, everyone. This is Michelle Clark from Shadow Security, coming to you on the topic of ransomware as promised. Now, if you open up your computer and you're online, and then all of a sudden something pops up like this that says, Warning, virus. Pay a fee to resume use. You have been hacked. Your computer is locked. All your files are encrypted, your video, your music, and so on. Now, this ransomware is rampant and it's across the globe right now. It's becoming a really serious cyber problem. And we in Guyana sometimes feel that we cannot be hindered much by this. But I want to say, I remember a few weeks ago, maybe months ago, when HGPTV Nightly News, where a man was called up by so-called digital representative, which is not true, by the way, and claimed that he won this prize and he just has to pay this amount of money to collect the balance of the money, which in itself is a little ridiculous that you have to pay money to get money. But it's a scam and they seem to be happening around. Now, my prediction is that if we do not get a hold of our situation here in Guyana with using antiviruses or knowing how to secure our computers, we're going to have a problem where people are going to start to use ransomware to lock computers and then basically use mobile money, which is GT&T, and tell people to send them money in order for their PC to be unlocked or decrypted. So basically, I just wanted to bring a brief video on why exactly we need to make sure that our computers are safe, and we're going to go and continue on. So let's do that. So we're going to be using a newly clean install operating system Windows 7 on my VMware to show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to try to be quick. So first things first, after you install your computer, be certain, after you install your operating system, be certain that some of the things that you do is that you check all of the updates. Like, go to the Action Center, just go to the flag, go to the Action Center, or you can go to what is it, the control panel right here, and you can go to System Security, and you can check and see exactly what it is that you need to do to make sure that your computer is not hackable. One of the other things that I'm going to walk you through, which I'm going to be real quick with, is so you have to make sure that you turn on your Windows updates. So we're going to just click that right there. And it says that there are 8 important updates that I have to do. So you're just going to go and you're going to click that. You're going to accept, read it first, of course, and go through and you accept the downloads. You accept the updates that are needed to be done. So the computer is going to go ahead and do the updates. These updates will be installed next time you shut down your computer. It'll be installed. So it says that your updates are going to be installed. The next thing that you need to do is, of course, to back up your computer. You need to back up your computer. Actually, that's the first thing you should do, is back it up at the original state of the operating system when it's first installed, so that if there's any bad situation that happens, you can always refer back to that fresh install or that clean install if you want. Now, we also need to make sure that when you create an account, that you do not use the administrator account. Okay, so you should probably use the guest account. The guest account, because this is only the operating system Windows 7 Home. It doesn't exactly give you another option. You can create an account. Let's say second user. You create a second user and you give them standard user rights. Okay, use standard user rights, and then you hit on that, and then you create a password. Now, password has to have lower cap, upper caps. It has to have a symbol. It has to have numbers. It has to be long. And it would be better if you use a phrase. So, for instance, let's use shadow always good 100. Shadow always good 100. Now you do that. So you do shadow always good 100, and then you just say the hint or whatever is basic it. So that's it. Sorry, I didn't do the other one. Okay, so we do shadow always good 100. So we do shadow always good. Oh, I'm having issues today, people. Shadow always good 100. And then you just hit create. So that creates the password. Make sure that it's a long password. That way, there's no brute force. Like somebody cannot guess what your password is. You keep going over and over again. They just guess and try to figure out what it is. Okay, now, like I was saying before, you don't use your administrative account, because that gives the hacker, if your computer is hacked or if your computer does have a virus, and the person is able to manipulate, the malicious person is able to manipulate your computer, they will have the highest privilege to do whatever they want in your computer. So we talked about, make sure you have a long password, lower caps, upper caps, symbols, numbers, and make sure that it's at least 15 to 18 characters long. Also make sure that you put in your updates. Make sure that your computer is updated, because what happens is these are fixes to make sure that every day hackers are coming up with new viruses. So these updates are there to help to secure your computer from hackers and from malicious malware and adware and spyware and all the different types of ware that are out there. And make sure that you get an antivirus. Now we're going to just, for this purpose right here, we're just going to go and we're going to download. I already downloaded Avest, but I'm going to install it right now. You can just go to www.avest, or you can Google it and you'll be able to find it. Now, Avest is free. You can go ahead, you can use it. It's a pretty decent antivirus. If you cannot afford antivirus, or if you cannot afford an antivirus, or you cannot, if you don't have internet access, there is also a way that you could search your computer for a little more advanced. You're able to search your computer's directory to see if you have a virus. I can go ahead and show you guys I can definitely show you guys that tutorial sometime in a later date, how to check your computer for viruses if you do not have an antivirus, or you don't have access to an internet to download an antivirus, because we live in Guyana and times are rough. And so these are just little ways, affordable ways that you can maintain the performance of your computer, and also to secure your computer. So this is where it goes up. It says Avast free antivirus is being installed. Go ahead and use your computer while you wait. So basically, it's being installed right now. So it just says, please don't turn off your computer. We'll hide this. So two things the computer is doing right now. It is going ahead and it is actually updating, getting all the updates for the security patches and things like that right now. And also it is installing the antivirus to protect you from basically malicious persons trying to get into your system. Some computers, like Windows 7 comes with Windows Defender. Other operating systems also come with Microsoft Essential that you can use for pretty decent. if it is that you cannot afford an antivirus. But like I said, you can do it manually yourself if you're a little more techy than most, and that should be able to work pretty good for you. So guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a good one. Be sure to check us out at www.facebook.com/shadowfixers, or you can search for me also on YouTube. Have a good one, guys.